Well, good afternoon. I'm Meteorologist Trey Tonnessen coming to you live because we have a severe weather risk this afternoon. Now, that severe weather risk does encompass a good portion of southern Colorado, and we have several different modes of severe weather that are possible. So firstly, before we get into the graphics, I want to touch on having multiple ways to get warned. That could be our 11 Alert weather app, your NOAA weather radio, looking at the National Weather Service page, putting on those notifications. So have multiple ways to get warned because ways can fail, and if the cell service fails, maybe you'll have our weather alert app, maybe you'll have that NOAA weather radio as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into a few weather graphics. Firstly, looking at your radar right now across southern Colorado, notice how those showers have really started to fire up and form across areas of the mountains. And now, as that's the case, you will see those storms move off the mountains and down further towards the south and east, and as that happens, they will become a little bit stronger. Now, closer to Colorado Springs, those storms packing a little bit more lightning, and we're seeing the lightning strikes increase, which means a couple things for us. Number one, that the storm is decently strong, and number two, that the storm is strengthening as we move through the portions of the afternoon. That is as expected, so nothing completely out of the ordinary this afternoon. Here is what our highs are looking at throughout the rest of this afternoon in the mid to upper 80s. And as we get a little bit warmer than yesterday, remember we had that cool down on your Monday, and today we're increasing the temperature just a little bit. And as we do that, we will add back in the opportunity for a few thunderstorms to the afternoon, some of which could become severe as well. So a few to scattered as we move through the afternoon hours. And here's what your hour-by-hour forecast indicates. Starting with your 3 o'clock time frame, this is something that will show showers and thunderstorms across southern Colorado. Portions of the mountains will see the greatest risk at 2 to 3 o'clock, and then we'll start spreading that risk across southern Colorado. And pretty much all of us will see a chance and likelihood for showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. As for your Wednesday, showers do linger into midnight to 1 a.m. And as that's the case, you start to see those showers kind of weaken around 11 o'clock to midnight, and when they do, they will leave behind some showers here across southern Colorado. Areas like Colorado Springs, Pueblo, maybe Walsenburg and Trinidad as well. Through the midnight to 1 a.m. time frame, we'll see those showers continue. As we move into your Wednesday afternoon, you'll see firstly though, before we get there, for your Wednesday morning, we do clear out and calm down into Wednesday morning, this first half of the day. And then by Wednesday afternoon, we do it all over again, so to speak. Not necessarily the severe risk set up the same on your Wednesday, as we'll see a lot of that instability taken up today by the thunderstorms, but we will still see thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon on your Wednesday. More of a linear squall line. QLCS was what we call it in the weather world, quasi-linear convective system there, which means that a long line of storms will move across the area. Severe weather outlook for today, a level 2 out of 5 slide risk for severe weather. That's in yellow. Level 1 out of 5 in green is a marginal risk on your screen. Our storm threats specifically that we're looking for: wind over 65 miles per hour possible, hail possibly up to 2 inches or greater in diameter, lightning will be frequent and dangerous, flash flooding possible and likely for some, especially for low-lying elevations, and a tornado, 1 or 2, maybe 3, not completely ruled out, mainly across the plains. Our thunderstorm chances over the next few days do decrease as you move through your Wednesday and into Thursday. One quick look at your 7-day forecast does show your Tuesday in red, as we do have that weather alert in place here at KKTV due to the severe potential this afternoon. We do move the thunderstorm chance out Thursday. That allows us to move right back up into the upper 80s and the 90s. But once again, the main focus today, severe weather. We'll be here touching on that throughout the afternoon and evening, and maybe overnight if the storm threat does persist.